So, last time we were in Vivek City. Um, we were looking for a Khajiit, an Argonian, Hulia. That's my guy, and the priest lady. So yeah, that's basically all we did last episode. We just went to Vivek City, got lost, sort of found. We got information from the priest, um, the Argonian, and the Khajiit that was in the sewers. They were all about the Sixth House, the Nerevarine cult, and I think the Nerevarine. That's basically all we did. We're just hopping around. Anyways, I think we left off in Caius's house. We're gonna talk to Caius about our new orders, and compared to the last two times I streamed, I mean, not much has really happened. It's just been going to Seydanin, talking to Caius, talking to the thieves, not the thieves guild, the fighters guild and the mages guild, doing some errands for them, getting some info. It's just been getting info from one person and another person. We went to the Dwemer ruins, found that square box or Dwemer cube, returned it to the fighters guild, and yeah. So we're just gonna hop in. We're gonna talk to Caius.
You seem like very good company.
I'm not too sure if I talked to him already. I'm gonna check my journal first. Okay, that I got a message when I went to sleep at the end of the stream. Let's see. The spy master took my report and the notes from Halia and the Progress of Truth, which was a book that the priest gave us last episode. He needs time to read and digest my report, but in the meantime, he gave me 200 gold to spend and told me to go out and get some guild or freelance jobs or get some training. When I'm ready, he says to come back and he'll have new orders for me. Now I'm wondering if I can just talk to him and just not level up because I don't really want to. I'm level 14. I think I can level up, but I'm not too sure how. It's 11 out of 10. Everything's coming along sort of nicely. I am kind of... How much gold do I have? 4,150. I am kind of set because of those Dark Brotherhood goons. Perhaps I should just talk to him, huh? Are you here to discuss your orders? And we need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Aldrun named Hasor Zain Subani, an Ashlander who left the wastes to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drakes, find out what Zain Subani likes, and get him a gift. Then give him the gift, okay? And see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. Then report back to me. Okay, so Aldrun, where is that? I hope that the Silt Striders can give me passage there so I don't have to walk wherever that is. So first we're gonna check the Silt Strider, see if that's a place they can travel to, or if that doesn't work out, we'll go to the Mages Guild and get teleported and see if they have it first. Good old Vivek City. I feel like I'm always here at night, or it's always gloomy.
Where would you like to go?
Okay, do you have our room? You do. Let's go. Aldrahun. Whoa, I can barely see. Who am I looking for? Zain Subani? Hasor Asor Zain Subani. Sounds elvish. Let's see. Fighters Guild. That's probably the Mages Guild. Veteran Guard. Hut Door. No Veteran Guards. Yep. Probably the biggest one. Huh.
What is it, Sarah?
Maybe I could ask her for. Yo. Can't ask her. Someone in particular. Let's see. All 6 Veteran Councils. Bara Morvan. Hilarin. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna skim through here and see if we can find our guy. Nope. What's this? Dunmer Temple? Can I come in? I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along.
What do you want?
He's actually blocking. I can't get in. Okay. What about that big thing over there? That big building.
There's someone watching. I can tell.
Don't go in there. I need to ask you something. Guard? Cannot ask for someone. Dang! It's big in here. It's crazy. You. Another guard?
Why are you here?
I'm looking for someone, but you don't. That looks like a sign. What's over here? Clother? Alchemist? It's pretty cool. It's like the inside of a mushroom. I don't think he's here. Are there rooms up there? Or are they like window vents?
Can we hurry
Hatches.
this up?
Veteran Council entrance? You guys look mean.
What was that?
I don't think it's here. Someone would have like said or had the name. Become a wealthy trader. Trader. Codus Callus sounds imperial. Daedra. Tyrosatus sounds imperial too. And this place is kind of big. What about over there? There's so much merchants here. An inn.
Can we
Alchemy
hurry
Council
this up?
Club? They didn't say council club, right? I'm gonna go into the inn because people at the inn usually have information about people. So let's see. This is a fancy inn.
What is it, Sarah?
Valos? Yes. Okay. Welcome to our. Well, how do they speak? Welcome to Altron. And I am Sadrin Valos. I can't speak. How did I do it last stream? Sadrin Valos, commoner. Are you here Are you new here? I don't believe we've met. I'm looking for Hasur. Hasur Saint Subhani, the trader. He'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. Man, I can't do it. Okay, so he'll be downstairs, behind the bar. Maybe? Beds. Where's the bar?
You may speak.
Thras Gaithri? Girithi? I don't see him. I'm looking for Asur. He'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. Downstairs reading, or in the back room.
You may speak.
The back room behind the bar. Is this it? No. You know what? Maybe the bar is upstairs? This isn't like... No, it's not a door. Okay. Up here. The bar? This is the bar?
Your turn to
Please,
talk.
have a look
Ours
around.
to listen.
Where's Hasur? He has his own room here. He was born in Ashlander and knows their speech and custom, and has grown rich by trading with them for the things prized by Westerners. Is that what you wanted to know? No, I want to know where he is, because he's not in his bed. You. He'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. What? Oh, books. Ashland hymns.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
I think I've talked to both of these guys, haven't I? Where is this guy?
What is this about?
Can I go downstairs more, or no? No, right?
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Downstairs. Boy.
What do you want?
The back room below the bar. This is the bar, and below the back room's right here. He's not hiding behind curtains or anything, no.
Mathsera.
He's not here.
What do you want?
The council code?
Can we hurry this up? There is someone watching me. I can tell. You may speak. What is it, Sarah? Mathsera? You wish to speak?
What do you want?
There's no one here. Well, I mean, obviously there is someone here, but not the person I'm looking for. What a wild goose chase. Hasur Zain Subani.
What is it,
Wait,
Outlander?
there's stairs right here.
All right, I'm listening.
Did I interrupt something? Yo. I am Husur Zain Subani, and may you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it, for I am at leisure and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. I'm here about the Neverfront Code, right? That is not a subject for idle conversation. I'm sorry, but that is not a topic for casual conversation with strangers. How do I get this? Ashlanders? Oh. I hope you don't think me rude, but I'd rather not spend my leisure time lecturing strangers. Bruh. I already said prophecies. Huh. I am a retired trader, I am well-traveled, and a man of letters, but I am proud of my Ashlander birth and heritage.
You may speak.
I have to get rid of these guys then. I am Merthieri Liep, a farmer. Are you new here? I don't believe we've met. Oh, he wants gifts. That's right.
Can you ask your question quickly?
So if I like persuade him and bribe him with, say, 100 gold, he still doesn't want to talk about any of this. Admire? Should I just admire him? I know you're trying to flatter me. Ashlanders. He doesn't want to talk about it. More gold. Just give him more gold. He still doesn't want to talk about it. I gave him 200 gold. Alright, specific place. The Redoran Council, the Redoran Noble Manors, and fine merchants are in the Manor District, all inside an ancient Emperor. Oh, it's an Emperor Crab. Emperor Crab shell known as Scar. The temple is to the cast, the Rat in the Pot Corner Club, and the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild to the south. And the Alt Scar Inn to the west, near Westgate, and the Siltstrider Port. Well, okay. Through the south gate behind the Mages Guild, look for Fort Bookmoth and the Imperial Cult altar. Why is he telling me all this? He's telling me everything. Dang, he's a good tour. Woo. Can we talk in your room then? Business. I see you wish to learn of Ashlanders from me. And what is it you wish to learn? Tell me everything. Everything. I am not so wise as to know everything about the Ashlanders, and I have no wish to spend long hours with a stranger attempting to such a task. If you excuse me. What? Fine, just the Ashlanders. Let's see, a curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers, and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious, considerate, and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing, and subtle, with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Yes, a gift that shows you have taken the care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me and has made a special effort to know and please me. But now I have answered your question and would like to some time to myself, if you will excuse me. So I have to find him some poetry. Fortunately, or perhaps, or design. Then a book of poetry would be perfect gift for him. Perhaps a bookseller, merchant, or pawn shop nearby may have a thing. I just saw a bookseller somewhere.
What do you want?
gonna be impossible for me to find out where he is now. Maybe it was in that big crab. No, it was up here. I think Imperial. An Imperial? Had it. Bookseller. Codus. Cool. No. I should just steal it. Okay, I'm Codus. What are you looking for? Something in particular? Someone in particular? I'm looking for poetry, man. Yes, the Ashlander trader. A bibliophile. Likes poetry. I have a few such volumes here. I believe Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns. He had that in his room. The five far stars are around here somewhere. Well, I don't want to steal it. So, ABCs, ancestors, Ashland Hymns. 35 gold. I'll take that. All right.
I'm listening.
Let's go. Let's go please this guy. Okay. Up to the right. Down the stairs.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
How do I give it to him? Courtesy? No. Thoughtful gift. Here you go. This is a gift from me. I'm amazed. A copy of Ashland Hymns. Simple sentiments, simply stated. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honor your courtesy, and it would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nevergreen cult? So now I say business. Yes, my friend. You say you want me to ask. You say you want to ask me some questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nevergreen cult? Or perhaps you wish to know more of my life as a trader. Nope. Okay. There's too much to tell. Here, take these notes I've written here. What you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nevergreen cult. But most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Nevergreen cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlander and foreigners. Because a guiding passion of the Nevergreen cult is their hatred of foreigners. So they're not gonna like me? Okay. The Nevergreen cult. They worship the great Ashcan and Hordador, Nerevar, Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshilaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nevergreen prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. So there's two cults. Well, not really. The Ashlanders and the Nevergreen cult. And you could be an Ashlander and be in a Nevergreen cult, I guess. Okay.
Three
That
blessings.
was my mission.
Sarah.
Hasur Zain Subani gave me some notes where he has written what he thinks I need to know about the Ashlanders and Nevergreen cult. These notes will satisfy the spy master, but Hasur Zain Subani invited me to ask questions that I wish, and perhaps I can learn some other useful information from speaking with him. Maybe I guess I should talk to him. Yeah, life as a trader. I am too old to travel now, to risk the beasts and bitter blights of the wastes. Now I sit here warm and savor my important Cyrodiilic brandy, while my adventurous son, Hanat Zainsubani, assists me in my trade, seeking out sources of fine ebony and fetching them at fine prices. Okie dokie. Ebony.
Why are you here?
Okay, let's just go back. I hope there was a Silt... No, yeah, they did say something about a Silt Strider. That away. Okay. Don't know why you're smelling me. Alright, take me back to Balmora. It's been a while since I've ran into a Dark Brotherhood assassin. Alright, Caius. Here's your info. Orders? Just orders. Thank you for your report, but keep Zane Subani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Urshilaku camp to speak with Su Matul and Nabani Mesa. But before you go, I think it is my time to tell you what's going on. Okay? The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later, it should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesized Nerevarine? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now, I don't know what to think, but I am sure of just one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. Your journal has been updated. Oh. So, Zane Subani says Sul Matul and Nabani Mesa at Urshilaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult, so I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story and have them test you against Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. Whether you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. Okay, so I have like books I have to read. Alright, I'm going. But I don't know where that is. Okay, Kai's promoted me to apprentice in Blades, gave me the Emperor's secret orders, and told me to read them. The Emperor thinks Nerevarine prophecies are genuine and that I may be the Nerevarine. I'm being sent to Urshilaku camp to speak with the heads of the Nerevarine cult, Sul Matul, Nabani Mesa. I'll tell them my story and tell them to test me against the Nerevarine prophecies. Okay. Let's see what books I have. Or notes. Notes from Malia, Zane Subani's notes, mission to Vivek, decoded package, directions to Kai's code states. Okay, I think first we should read Zane Subani's notes. Zane Subani's notes. Damn. The following are notes. Okay. The Ashlanders are direct descendants of the Aldmiri peoples who followed the prophet Veloth into the lands we now call Morrowind. The Ashlanders retained the modest nomadic life and simple ancestral worship of their forebears, and despite soft lives of decadent worships of the settled Great House Dunmer cultures, the wastes are harsh and unforgiving, and we are a hard people. But there's a beauty and honor in our simple lives, and the snobs of the temple and great houses are fools to dismiss us as crude savages. Ashlander and foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. Ashlander courtesy. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who entered a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested, and you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs, and wise women. tribal seers, and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. Challenges. When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech, or action, or may represent customary formal challenges of status or ritual. All Ashlanders in a tribe, young and small, are born into the ancestor cult of their clan. The Neverine cult is different, though. It is a very small cult, with only a few wise women and with the gift of prophecy, and a few holy warrior heroes who guard and protect the seers. Sumatul Ashkan of the Ushilaku is the warrior protector of the cult, and Nabani Mesa, also of the Ushilaku, is the oracle seer of the cult. Neverine cult. They worship the great Ashkan and Hordador, Nerevar Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarfs and banished the treacherous Dagoth-Ur and his foul hosts beneath the Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshilaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Neverine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. Last two paragraphs. It is said the prophecies foretell the return of the reincarnated Nerevar, who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple, and restore the true worship of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but many Ashlanders think it is a silly ancient legend and little more. Okay, so now the Urshilaku Ashlanders, aka the Neverine cult. The Urshilaku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands of the West Gash in the northwest of Arnenfell. Ashkan Sulmatul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Neverine cult. Nabani Mesa is their wise woman, a deep and shrewd counselor and seer of the Neverine cult. The Urshilaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margan. On the northern coast of the northern Ashlands. Well, this is basically my instructions on where to go. Okay. Once we get to Margan, I'll read the decoded package. But for now, I'll have to find where I can take passage from Margan. Either the, again, Silt Strider or Mage's Guild. Jumping my way through downtown. I should check the Mage's Guild first. I just have to...
Outlander, what do you want?
Okay.
Anytime now.
Margan? No.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
On to the Silt Strider. Look at this guy. "30 minutes in and we've already finished the first mission. Pretty good. Travel. Margan? No Margan. Okay. Let's see how we can get to Margan. So go to Aldrun. Oh, I can go to Aldrun and then go to Margan. But I have to find the Silt Strider, which is here. Is him? You?
Where would you like to go?
I'm here, thank you. This place looks just like Andrew. Okay, where am I? Let's look at the map. Okay, they said north. Was it east or west? Let's look at the notes. Northwest of Vardenfell. Okay, so northwest near the Ghost Sea. Probably around here. Oh, I did not mean to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume I have to pass this big chasm looking thing and just go straight up. Alright. Hopefully I don't die. I should save. Okay, nighttime. Let's get out of here.
Why are you Mathera?
Is there
What
a
is
way
it,
out of
Sarah?
here, sir? Would this door take me out? Guard Tower 3. It's just big nonsense. I can't. Nope. Whatever. We'll go through the front door, I guess. Scary. Okay, that way. Yep, so it's just gonna be a long passage all the way over there. I'm gonna save here because I don't want to really travel through that town again. If I die. Hate those guys. Alright. Moving on. You think if I like take the roads, it'll be safer than say I go up here and have to deal with those guys? Probably, huh? There's one right there. I'm gonna rest. I might just walk all the way because I need my stamina. And I'm hoping no Dark Brotherhood scum comes after me. I'm gonna take this road right here. Uh-oh. Here we go. It's so much easier than I remember. I just need to rest, make sure I have enough stamina for when those guys come after me. Okay, so from here on, looking at the map, I think I'm gonna go this way and then climb the mountains over. like that guy. So should I just wait for my stamina to heal or take him down? Let's just go. Oh, he left. Who lives here? Shishi? I don't know if I want to go in here. That person, just right off rip. Oh, hey, there's another big one. Oh. Get back down here, dude. What do you even have? Nothing. Those mountains are huge. I don't think I can really scale them at the moment. What the heck is that? Okay. Run away. What the heck is this here? Like a ruin. Looks like another fellow down there. I hope this thing doesn't attack me. Okay, those fellas are tough, I think. I'm gonna heal up and rest up a bit. Oh, that's how you level up. I forgot. Okay. Everything is just a tad bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had some. Okay, I just leveled up. So I'm gonna put everything into strength, obviously. Put that here. Can I put all of it onto strength? No, I can't. Speed, maybe endurance. I think that'll do it. Alright, let's show this guy what's up. Let's just go first. He's on his way. Done for. There's another cliff racer. I was hoping I would get to like shores by now. Bring the tail back. Bro. Give me a second, guys. Maybe I should read the book now. Oh, I was supposed to read the encoded package. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Let's see. Okay, Spy Master Caius Cosades, Knight Errant of the Imperial Order of Blades, Director of Imperial Intelligence in Vardenfell District, Eastern Provinces. Okay. Let's see. It says, I have the honor to acquaint you with His Majesty's wishes concerning Neverine, an individual of no rank or consequence. Neverine has been released from prison by His Majesty's authority and sent to you. Oh, yeah, this is written to Caius. With this missive. Neverine, and is to be entered as a novice in the Imperial Order of the Blades and is to serve under your absolute authority as you shall see fit. Hold on, guys. I think I found like a bug right here. Okay, where was I? N has been released from prison by His Majesty's authority and sent to you. With this missive, Neverine is to be entered as a novice in the Imperial Order of the Blades, and is to serve under your absolute authority as you shall see fit, except in so far as His Majesty's particular wishes are concerned. His Majesty's particular wishes are as follows. A local superstition holds that an orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, shall unite all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and shall re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the Dark Elven nations. This orphan and outcast is called, in legend, the Neverine, and is supposed to be a reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer General and First Counselor, Lord Indoro Nerevar. Neverine has the appearance of meeting the conditions of this local superstition. Me. And has the appearance of meeting the conditions of this local superstition. Therefore, it is His Majesty's desire that Neverine shall, insofar as is possible, satisfy the conditions of the ancient prophecy, and shall become the Neverine. Though this prophecy is indeed only an ancient local superstition, His Majesty has taken counsel on this matter with his most expert informants and confidence. And His Majesty is persuaded that the prophecy is genuine and significant, either in its entirety or in its several parts, and he earnestly demands you treat this matter with the utmost seriousness. Certain aspects of this ancient superstition are described at the end of this document, and further materials will be forthcoming by courier at the earliest occasion. It will, of course, be necessary that you acquaint yourself better with the details of this ancient superstition from your local sources. Since this matter intimately concerns N, it is expected that you will employ him to gather information on the subject. His Majesty has taken a great personal interest in the legends and prophecies of the Neverine, and eagerly awaits your reports. I have the honor to be, sir, your most humble and obedient servant, Glabrio Bellianus, personal secretary of the Emperor. Okay. So they believe I'm the Neverine. In summary.